expect on a Sunday morning to be talking about fucking Colonel Sanders?
Hi, welcome to the podcast. I'm Joycelyn, your player 1, and today we've got a player 2. Juhanah, care to say hi?
No, actually.
Oh my goodness.
Podcast and
You and Aiden have done... you and Aiden did the same thing.
great minds think alike. Okay, fine, I'll say hi. Hi, I'm Juhanah. I am Joycelyn's friend.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm supposed to say my pronouns are like she, they. I don't really care though. And I like Colonel Sanders. I'm a Colonel Sanders lover. And that's why I'm here today.
Yeah, I mean that's a really good reason for you to be here, especially considering the game we have today that we're talking about.
Absolutely.
Today, Indie House, we've got I Love You, Colonel Sanders by by Psyop, right? And then, but
Yeah.
it's like produced by KFC, which
yeah, I think it's one of the best like corporate ads out there.
Yeah, it might be because it got a lot of attention when it first came out, right?
Absolutely. It's like a surprisingly well-produced game.
Yeah, I was very surprised. I just thought it was a joke really this entire time, and I was like, I didn't really look into it. But it is a pretty good game. Surprisingly. So a short premise of the game is I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator, follows you, a promising culinary student, as you try to date your classmate, Colonel Sanders. Throughout your journey, you'll be faced with life-changing decisions that will affect your chances of friendship and love. But be careful, your choices have real consequences with real animated characters' feelings at stake. Do you have what it takes to survive culinary school? Will Colonel Sanders choose you to be his business partner, or maybe even so much more? Find out in the most finger-licking good dating simulator ever created, a game that KFC actually made. And it's free, available on Steam for Windows and Mac.
I cannot believe this game is free.
I
so
can't
good.
either. I mean, it is an ad for KFC, obviously.
That is true. I actually do not like KFC at all.
Me neither. I don't really like fried chicken, honestly.
Yeah, I like Korean fried chicken, which is also KFC technically.
I guess. I like, well, I think I like grilled chicken more than I like fried chicken.
That's valid.
I don't really like chicken at all.
Damn, you don't like chicken?
Not really.
Damn.
It's okay on like some things. We're talking about chicken now.
We're completely going off topic.
So
okay.
The game took me how long did it take you? How long did the game take you to play?
I don't remember. This is the type of game that you play at like fucking 3 a.m. Like with your friends on a Discord voice call, and you just start voice acting all the characters.
Yeah, that's exactly what this game is.
I think it's like 2 hours.
Does it stay on Steam? Yeah.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, it took me an hour and like 40 minutes ish. So like 2 hours. Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
It was interesting.
It's okay, Joycelyn. You can say you liked it. There's no shame.
Well, I would. Literally, I don't know what to say, but I don't know where to start with this game, honestly.
Okay, I know exactly where to start. We all think Colonel Sanders is sexy, right?
Sure.
You didn't think he was hot in the game?
Well, I don't know about that. I thought Ashley and Van Van were hot.
Yeah, Ashley was hot, but I fucking hate how they spell her name.
I do too.
It's so annoying.
I hate it. I hate like when people have names that are like common names, but they're spelled like so strange.
Absolutely. I liked Van Van too.
Yeah, I liked the bad guys of the game. I thought they were hot. Colonel Sanders, I guess is hot. I guess.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I feel like they could have made him more himbo-y.
Yes, if they made him more himbo-y, then I would like him. I think that's why I like Van Van so much more.
Yeah, I feel like they had to make him more stupid too.
Yeah, he needed to be more dumb for it to work.
Cause like he kind of comes off pretentious in the game, which is like not attractive.
Yeah, he knows everything, and it's like, oh. He's too smart to be attractive.
Oh, that really says our taste in people. Oh god.
But yeah, so gameplay wise, it's a visual novel, so it's reading and clicking, very easy. There were no problems with that, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's actually surprisingly easy to fail the game though.
Yeah, I was really surprised when I failed. I was like, how do you lose a visual novel? But
like, I think like one of the first choices can just make you fail the entire game.
Yeah, like what was it, feeding the dog, the teacher?
No, I think it's the one where like it's literally the first thing that comes up, and it's like you can choose to stay in bed forever, and like the game just ends.
Oh my god. I didn't know that. The first time I failed was feeding the dog. I was like, how do you even feed a dog incorrectly?
What did you feed it?
I think I gave him a beef treat, and I lost the game. Which I don't...
that's your first mistake in a chicken game, really?
But I mean, you know, it's a dog. Dogs don't care usually. I guess in a KFC game, the dogs care.
I guess so.
The graphics, it was like anime almost, kind of.
Yeah, they like the studio that made it like did a really good job. Like the anime, like, especially the intro animation, it's like surprisingly good.
It was very impressive for like a joke ad game for KFC. Like it was very interesting.
You know, I wonder what like the real Colonel Sanders would think about him being made into like a fucking hot anime boy.
The whole concept of this game is very strange.
It is. But it's like it's honestly a great game. Like probably one of the most moving games I've ever played. Like you do kind of get emotional at the end when you get to be with Colonel Sanders for the rest of your life. I mean, I read through like some of the negative reviews, and the main thing is people are very upset that you don't get to fuck Colonel Sanders.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm making your job so difficult. You're gonna have to censor like every 2 words.
I didn't even know people were upset about that.
It is. All the negative reviews are that, which I kind of get.
Yeah, there's like a lot of tension in this game, and it feels like you should be able to, but you can't.
It is. I can't. I didn't expect on a Sunday morning to be talking about fucking Colonel Sanders.
Yeah. It's very interesting. You know what? I might just have to leave this one uncensored because I don't know how it's gonna be interesting. Sometimes my mom listens to these and she asked me like what a himbo was after I talked about Doug, in the Bandcamp Boyfriend game. She like came up to me and was like, "What's a himbo?" So like she listens sometimes, and she's gonna be like, "Why did you play this game?"
Oh my god, I'm so sorry in advance, Jocelyn's mom. I swear,
it is all right.
the game is good though. It's like
it is a good
plot,
game.
and there's a lot of plot.
There's a lot of plot. I mean,
Yeah.
really,
we play it for the plot.
Is an ad. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we play it for the ad for KFC. Like every few, like whenever they introduce a new recipe, that's what it's for.
And we don't even like KFC.
No, yeah. There was music in the game. There was music.
Honestly, I couldn't even notice.
I liked the villain music. I think the music was cool.
I agree. Like surprisingly, like well produced again. Like the music, the animation. I think the story is actually really funny. Like I was like expecting when I first heard of it, like more of a food kind of game, like more based on like cooking food and shit. But like it's actually pretty funny.
Yeah, like the story is like actually pretty well thought out and stuff. Like you can see they like actually tried to make a story, which I mean, for being a KFC ad video game where you date Colonel Sanders, like I mean, like you don't really expect that going into it.
Honestly, KFC is doing a lot of good things. Did you know there's actually a KFC Lifetime movie?
Really?
Yeah, it's called a Recipe for Seduction.
Oh my goodness. And what is their obsession with like love? What is this?
They are making Colonel Sanders so fuckable for some reason. I don't know why. They literally cast Mario Lopez as Colonel.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I mean, I'm kind of down with it. I like their advertising.
It's kind of like the M&Ms. Like how they keep changing the designs.
Oh yeah. You know, a lot of people are actually like attracted to the M&Ms. This is completely irrelevant.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
This is supposed to be a podcast about I love you, Colonel Sanders. So we're talking about attractive M&Ms. Who's your M&M bias?
Oh my god. I like the green M&M.
Yeah, you look like you would like the green M&M.
What does that mean?
It means whatever you want it to mean, Jocelyn.
Well, what M&M do you like?
That's a hard decision. I think I like the orange one or the blue one.
Interesting.
You can tell a lot from a person by what M&M they like.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna ask David next week when we do our episode what M&M.
Okay, I have an answer. David is the fucking yellow M&M. And it's kind of like, because David's favorite color is also yellow, and it matches. Yeah. He looks like the yellow M&M. I'm just realizing this. He actually looks like it.
That's so true. Oh my goodness.
That's actually kind of fun.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, we need to get back on track. What was your favorite part of the game, other than Colonel Sanders? Sanders.
That's really hard because Colonel Sanders is like one of the best parts of the game. But I actually really liked like the boss fight, sort of the spork monster. I thought it was actually pretty funny. And I like my favorite character besides the Colonel, of course. Also Clank. I liked him a lot. Yeah,
Clank was funny.
Yeah.
I think my favorite part was just Ashley and Van probably. Like their music and their dialogue and stuff, it was just cool. I liked it. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, I liked how they used like really common tropes, like the rivalry and stuff like that. I thought it was actually like well done and like funny.
Yeah, Yeah, it was
But
cool.
every time I read Ashley's name, I say Ashleia. I cannot. When I look at her name, I cannot see Ashley.
Yeah, it's just, I spelled her name right in my notes because I refuse to spell it that way.
Also, hot take, but I think you're gonna agree with me. I feel like they should have made Colonel Sanders more like Van Van.
Yes, I agree.
Because I feel like Van Van is just taking away from Colonel Sanders a lot. Like, I'm
Van Van
kind of
was hot.
distracted by him.
Yeah,
he was like, he's
Van
kind
Van
of
was
thick.
hot. I think I just like the villains in everything. So
That's very valid. Villains are hot.
yeah.
That's very LGBTQ of you. Yeah. That's such a common thing, though. Liking the villains. Okay, random thought, but like, fuck, I was about to say Ashleia again. Ashley looks like, I forgot her name. I can't believe I forgot her name. She was literally my, crush when I was a kid. But she looks like, that chick from Team Rocket. You know what I'm talking about? From Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't know the name though.
I completely forgot her name, but she looks like that. She gives that vibes, and that's kind of attractive.
Yeah, you're right.
But my favorite part of the game... Wait, is that what you asked?
Or your least favorite part?
Oh, my least favorite part.
If you have one.
No, the game was just perfect and amazing, and I liked every moment of it. Okay, but... I don't know. I feel like the game was kind of hard. Like,
it was.
Trying to get the good ending. Like,
yeah.
In one of the endings, like, if you don't do, like, good in culinary school, Colonel Sanders basically hates you, and, like, he thinks you're so incompetent, and, like, that's kind of hot, but, like, also, I don't want to be incompetent. No.
Yeah.
You're agreeing with me, Joycel?
I agree. I think my least favorite part, other than it just being a KFC ad, is probably that the game was kind of hard for some reason. Even though it's a visual novel, so it, like, really you shouldn't be able to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was my least favorite part. Other than the fact that it's just a very long, drawn-out KFC ad also. But
they also, like, they acted like the food was, like, really, really delicious in KFC, and I feel like that's just lying. Because KFC is not that good. I don't like the mashed potatoes at KFC, and, like, in the game, it was like the mashed potatoes were like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Like,
it was,
kind of catfishing.
Just a little bit. Would you recommend this game?
Yes, I would recommend it to everybody. It's really funny if you play it with your friends.
Yeah.
I don't know about playing it alone, just sitting there. Well, actually, I get if you want to play this game alone, because, like, Colonel is, like, kind of hot, so you might not want to play it with your friends.
I played it alone, but I didn't play it alone for that reason. Oh my gosh.
Just has, like, 100 hours and I love you, Colonel Sanders.
Oh my gosh. I think I would also recommend the game. It's pretty silly. It's Colonel Sanders is hot. Van Van and Ashley are hotter.
Agreed.
But yeah, I mean, it's just a glorified ad though for KFC. So if that's annoying to you, I mean, get over it, because the characters are hot.
Get over That's your suggestion to all the viewers. Just get over it. If you don't like it, get
Yeah.
over it.
Yes, including my mother. Get over it. The characters are hot. Do you have a rating out of 10 tokens? What would you give this game?
I would give it like a serious rating or like
Need a serious rating.
like, okay, comparing it to other visual novel games. Like, for the content or like how it was produced, I would honestly give it like a 9.5 because the studio did a really good job at making it. But I just felt like the Colonel wasn't sexy enough. Like, and also there's no beach scene, okay? Which is,
That's
I feel
true.
like it's an essential in these types of games.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see shirtless Colonel Sanders, and I think that takes away a lot of points. So overall rating, I would give this an 8 out of 10.
I also gave it an 8 out of 10. So, I mean, I guess that's the final rating. An 8 tokens out of 10.
That's the final rating. Yep.
Yeah, because
If you think any different, you're wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Get over it.
This game is definitely an 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. It is also an ad for KFC. And Colonel Sanders just isn't hot enough. He should have been hotter. Yeah,
I agree. You know, it might be an ad, but it's a really well produced ad. It's like the Wendy's Twitter account. Remember? Back then, it used to be like the really funny thing, but now
crazy.
There's so many like Twitter, like fast food Twitter accounts that are trying to be funny, and it's so cringe.
Yeah, because they didn't start it.
Yeah. I hate it when this is like completely off topic. We're going everywhere. M&M's, fast food Twitter. But I hate it when fast food like companies, or like not just like fast food, but like companies in general just respond to each other in tweets.
Yeah, it's weird.
And call each other sexy or whatever.
Yeah, it's very strange.
It is.
Do we have any final comments about the game before I start the outro?
Okay. Well, add Colonel Sanders 18 plus patch. And then I'll give this game a 10. That's the only way you're gonna get a 10 out of me.
Very interesting. And I guess with that,
give the people the. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say. Give the people the cock, the Colonel.
Oh.
And as in chicken.
Yeah, chicken.
Male chicken, like cock-a-doodle. Jeez. I'm making Joycelyn's job so hard.
Oh my god.
She's gonna go through this and just curse me. I'm never gonna be on this podcast again, guys. Please tell Joycelyn to bring me back. She's never gonna want me again.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think yeah. So with that, thank you guys for joining me on this episode of Indie House, and thanks Juhanah for joining me. Do you have any last words? Any socials to shout out?
Socials. Well, my socials on everything is 2D Jams. But there's my socials. Message me about Colonel Sanders dating sim.
My goodness. And be sure to rate the episode and let me know your thoughts. I've got a Discord server called Indie House Official, which would be a great place to give your feedback and talk to me, my collaborators, or other listeners of the show. And if you have any indie game suggestions, feel free to comment below or hit me up at indiehouse_pod on Twitter or Instagram using the hashtag IndieHouseGaming. And if you would like to support the podcast and get some cool extra content, you can find the Patreon in the card. And catch us next week on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. See y'all on the next level. Bye.
Fuck yeah.